For the last 7 years, you've done nothing but steal from me. The video that I just sent of Katie, or to Katie, of me doing... You wanna go to war, Nick? You better be ready to lose. Cause the only way you're leaving is in handcuffs. I ain't ever gonna do shit. Cause you and I both know that if you saw me in real life, your ass would... Guys, I'm done losing friends. Because of you guys, I'm done losing friends. I'm done. I wanna know why you did this to me.
So after saying he was going to be gone for months, if not years, Chance returns after 2 days of being off the internet. He got bored of watching television, so he's back. And he's here to talk about his fan base and how people are making him famous through Adult Swim. And for those of you who don't know, essentially there's this guy named Lord of the Groove who's been producing Cyraxx animations, and William Gloryhole has been working hard with this guy to get his show on Adult Swim, to make Cyraxx epically famous and get his name out there. And Chance is going to try to take this as a W, even though it's a very obvious mockery of himself as a person. And he's going to try and flip it around and say, oh, this is free promotion. This is going to be a great thing for my brand. And, you know, Cyraxx, you said this yesterday. You said that you were done with your brand. You said that you were finished with Cyraxx, that you were going to leave the internet for years. And here he is, back 2 days later to talk about his brand and how he's going to become famous. So this all just shows that he hasn't changed one bit since he left the internet, which isn't a surprise. That's sort of what everybody was expecting. I mean, if you watch my last video on this subject, you know I always say that he comes back after 2 days. Everyone says that, because he does. He always returns. But regardless, let's cut to the chase and get into the video.
What up, y'all? I know a lot of y'all on Facebook have been wondering why I haven't been posting in a while, and that's because, well, one, I'm banned from posting until like the 20th or the 26th of next month. I'm not sure which, but there's that. But to break down for y'all, man, I've also been working on a lot of music. Been doing a lot of stuff with a lot of people over the last few days. And the thing that I find funny that I've actually looked at and found absolutely hysterical is a lot of these motherfuckers out here already talking shit because I disappeared. Acting like they own me because my name's gonna be on Adult Swim and this and that. Alright, cool, do it. Because guess what? That's just literally free promo for me, dude. That's literally just putting my name out there. Because by y'all motherfuckers sitting there and putting my name and my likeness and my image out there on Adult Swim and shit, and doing that series of me, you're not ruining my name at all. You know what you're doing? You're bringing more people in that are going to want to hear my side of everything. They're going to want to hear my story. They're going to want to understand what's going on. So really, by making that cartoon of me, you're not, you know, destroying me. You're fucking helping me. You're basically giving me worldwide free promotion, dude. Like, literally, you're literally giving me free promotion. So, to all y'all that are doing that shit, thanks for the free promo, man. Appreciate it.
You're living a fantasy. There is no Easter Bunny, there is no Tooth Fairy, and there is no Queen of England. This is the real world, and you need to wake up.
this is all preposterous because just a few days ago, he was talking about taking Lord of the Groove to court over this whole debacle, and he wanted 90% of the income that Adult Swim was going to make from the cartoon. In which, why do you even have a cartoon at that point? Just don't even have it. If you're not going to make 90% of the income from that cartoon, then the expenses are going to build up and destroy you. And he doesn't think about that whenever he made that statement. But he's now acting like this is a good thing because he knows that he can't do anything. So he's trying to make a W out of this whole debacle.
I mean, everybody out there that says, like, oh, my music sucks, on this, on that, cool. I'm glad you think my music sucks because at least you still listen to it. And one thing that y'all don't realize is the lane of music that I've been working at, all this electronic shit, all this experimental stuff, the stuff I'm doing, nobody else is doing that shit. I'm doing shit on a level that nobody else has even considered doing. I'm out here making music work that shouldn't even be working together. But guess what? It does. Why? Because I'm the motherfucker that's genius enough to make that shit work. So, I mean, whether you hate it or love it, I mean, it's all good. If you hate it, cool, at least still listen to it. And to all y'all that are wondering, you know, when am I dropping a new album and shit, I actually am working on something. I've actually been going back to my roots as an artist, doing electronic shit. I've been going right back to my fucking roots, saying fuck everything, experimenting with different sounds, different styles, you know, working with stuff that, you know, normally doesn't work together, then messing with that shit, combining ideas, all that fun shit. So, I mean, I am working on stuff.
Now, Chance is generalizing here, and I'm going to explain why. It's because he thinks that if he generalizes, he'll make people assume something like, oh, well, if you're doing something, you must be playing the guitar all day, or you must be playing those keyboards that you have, because Cyraxx has like 3 of them. But Chance is not actually doing anything, and that's why he's generalizing. He's trying to manipulate other people into believing that he is doing something. And because he can't really come up with anything productive that he could lie about, you know, he could talk about playing the strings, he could talk about practicing on his keyboards, like I mentioned, but he won't be doing any of that. No, Cyraxx doesn't need lessons because he's already a rock star god, in his own words. So Chance really hasn't been doing anything, and plus he already stated that he's only been watching TV a lot as of late, and nothing else. He mentions doing projects that never actually come to fruition, that nothing really comes of them. So he's just in this weird spot where he's trying to convince people that he's doing all these crazy projects.
But, yeah. Like I said, I've been here living a normal life, chilling out, hanging out with friends, homies. I've been binge watching a crap ton of TV lately since I haven't really had the chance to take a break and, you know, do that. So I've been doing that as much as I can. Also been doing a lot of, and I do mean a lot of, self-reflecting on myself. Shit that's gone on in the past, people that have come into my life, people that have walked out of my life, you know, people that are claiming to be friends but are actually trolls. I've been, you know, getting rid of a lot of people out of my friends list. So if y'all see my friends list and y'all see that shit starting to dwindle, that's why. It's because I'm getting rid of motherfuckers that are fake as fuck out of my life. Or, you know, they're drama filled or whatever. You know. And, you know, and y'all can sit here and say whatever you want, say that you own me, that this and that and the other, but really at the end of the day, y'all really don't. Y'all are just paying a little bit of money to promote my face, promote my image, promote my likeness and my voice, and guess what? At the end of the day, when I go down the street to go to the supermarket, people are going to recognize who I am. Like, they are literally going to recognize my face, my image, my voice, and my likeness Like, they're gonna recognize who I am. Y'all are literally just giving me more fans than I could ever ask for at the end of the day. So, I mean, really, that's all y'all are doing is giving me more fans. And I appreciate that.
Alright, more stuff that doesn't make any more sense than anything else he says. So Chance is talking about cutting people out of his life, which is weird to me because he was begging earlier this month, not even that long ago, where he'll ask for a manager, a lawyer. Hell, he was talking about a legal counsel the other day. And he's cutting all those people off now, I guess. And he was banned off Facebook recently. I don't know if that has anything to do with that. He mentioned that at the beginning of the video. But overall, he's gonna find some more managers at some point because Chance always gets into this conundrum where he needs help with something specific or just wants help in general, and then he'll beg for it, and then some troll will come in and go like, I'll help you, Chance. He gets betrayed into a fake record label, a fake LLC, because he knows that he's gonna find some new managers. He's gonna find new trolls that are gonna be buddying up with him and tricking him, because that's what's always happened. And another thing that he said that just doesn't make sense to me is he believes that people who don't like his music listen to his music. Chance, nobody listens to your music, dude. I'm sorry to break it to you.
Because of y'all putting that show out there on me, which, not gonna lie, on the side of it making fun of me, not a fan of that. But at the same time, though, the animation's good. I love, what y'all are doing. But at the end of the day, y'all are literally just giving me free promo, dude. That's all it is. You're just giving me free promotion for fans to come over my way to hit me up. And I've had a few people hit me up already that are genuinely good people. That are genuinely good dudes that I've actually started to work with, music-wise, that are fans of my music, that I didn't know were fans. So, I mean, y'all are literally just giving me free promo, dog. You can sit there and you can take my image, put it out there, do whatever. That don't mean you own the rights to it. Matter of fact, for all y'all that don't know, here later on down the road, like not right away, but way, way later down the road, I actually am going to be working on some merch with my face on it for you guys.
Okay, nobody's gonna buy these shirts that Chance is gonna put out, and plus, you could have done this a long time ago, a long time ago. You had your chance to monetize yourself as, like, a circus freak, but you didn't do that, and you won't go through with that because you have too much pride. And he's extremely arrogant with everything he's been saying throughout this video. I mean, he called himself a genius earlier, and Cyraxx ain't no genius, I can tell you that. He's no Benjamin Franklin or Einstein or anything like that. No, he's Cyraxx. And he's going to try and open up his clothing brand again, which just means that he's going to be struck down, or he's setting himself up to be struck down again. Because what usually happens with these cases is that he'll make the shop, and the trolls will notice. The trolls go over there and report his shop until it gets taken down. And he's not happy about that every time. So I wonder if he's setting himself up here for this little trap or something, because he seems to just walk straight into it.
Because I know a lot of y'all have been wanting merch with my face on it for a while now, and I've been working on a few designs. And, I got some stuff popping off here in the very near future. It's not going to be right away, because like I said, I am taking a break away from all this social media shit, and just really reflecting on, who I am, what direction I want to run with shit, and just really wanted to give y'all just a quick update on here and let y'all know what's going on. But I love you guys. Hope you guys have a good day, evening, afternoon, wherever y'all are at, man. Shout out to all y'all all over the world, man. Fucking love you guys. And, I will be here hanging around, so if I catch y'all on Facebook or wherever, shit, pop in and shoot me a message, dog. And, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
I love how he's telling people to message him on Facebook if they're a fan, but if you're a fake fan, don't message him. He goes with that logic, and he doesn't understand that people don't have to listen to him. Fake fans will contact him, and they will always contact him because none of them are genuine fans. There's maybe 1% of the world's population, probably less than that, that would be willing to help Cyraxx out genuinely. And then half of those 1% don't even know who he is or the things that he's done. They're completely ignorant of it. The other 0.5% are probably very much like Cyraxx. I don't really know, but that's besides the point. The point is that Cyraxx is looking for help, and that opens a lot of opportunities up for trolls to get in there and do some damage. And damage they will, because they've done it every single time with Chance, with bricking his consoles, bricking his computer, bricking Sally's car, you know, stuff like that. He's lost it, man. He's lost it, but I don't know if he ever had it. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video, so I hope you enjoyed, but I'd like to shout out Jolanda Van Ravensway, Sweaty Prolapse, Win2Go, Akron Drift Princess, Gecko Namer, Tubby Thunder 43, Okie Doll, Lady Assassin 111, Haley C, Revan Christ Sith Lord, Kobe Ferguson, Imo Transformers, Jin Not Jin, Bean Burrito, Not a Lizard Man, Dreadhead David 420, I Swallow, Halloween Nerd, Slappy the Understander, Wildweaver Gaming, Madam Gooseberry, Trixie Bella, Oso David Gunga, Jason Cruel, Delray, Finn and Aaron, Depressed Rabbit, Brett VT, Zol Champion of First Claw, O Oversoul, The Black Pearl, Edward Walden Hain, Nick Cliff, Atomic Renegade, Steve's Creepy Van, Evan Reed, Curse Decals, Lord of Worlds, TJ Bender, James, Honda Civic, Tanis Finest, Roboto San, Bakano Sensei, Mochi Cakes, Mad 33s, and Dark Chocolate. Thank you guys for y'all's support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.